There's a lot of shocking loadout videos on the internet, and if you're not careful, some people will convince you that the worst weapon in the game is the best weapon in the game. I'm looking at you, TikTok. But every once in a while, one of these random red herrings ends up actually being half decent, and I took it upon myself to try one of those. I had seen a lot of videos about a flamethrower in Warzone, and I thought to myself, it's gonna be terrible, it's not gonna be worth using, and it's not worth anybody's time. And I was wrong, honestly. I can actually say that this was one of the most pleasantly surprising experiences I've had in Warzone. And I'd actually argue that weirdly this attachment is teaching me a lot about how I play Warzone wrong and how I should be playing it. So before I dive into this silly attachment, which is literally a flamethrower that you can use on any given assault rifle in the game, it's an aftermarket part and you can go to town with it, there's a couple of things to note about this thing. To start with, it's one of the few weapons in the game that has a hard ammo limit, as in you physically cannot recharge the flamethrower unless you go to an ammo station or you buy your gun again. And that's because the developers know that in the right hands, this thing can actually be ridiculously powerful. So they quite literally stop you from having too much ammunition for this flamethrower. But why does it work? Why is this thing remotely worth your time or worth using? It just looks terrible to the naked eye. And the reality is that it has two major perks, two things that I actually think make it really good, three things arguably to some extent. The first one is panicking, the second one is AoE damage, and the third one is aim assist. People rarely encounter flamethrowers in Call of Duty to an extent that when they get hit by one, most of them panic and run in circles, and because the fire engulfs them, they end up running into objects because they simply don't know which way to go. On top of that, this flamethrower does AoE damage, or area of impact, or whatever you want to call it, meaning that you can actually damage multiple players at once. If they're in a pile, if they're in a corner together, or even if they're just in a room, this is one of the few weapons that can multi-damage opponents using the same output. And finally, aim assist. People genuinely, when they get hit by this flamethrower, become so panicked by the amount of screen space that it takes up. I mean, honestly, being hit by one of these things is as disorientating as being flashbanged or stun grenaded. And generally speaking, they really struggle to aim on target at the person who's firing it because they're so visually occluded by what you're seeing from the flamethrower. The flames literally take over their screen. They can't see who's firing it, they try to panic or move around, that doesn't work either, and they blankly fire into the distance, not really hitting their target. I can't say for certain whether or not it impacts the overall aim assist sensitivity or if it just stops players getting aim assist, but it sure as hell feels like it. There have been a number of instances where I've had opponents just not hit me at all because they just don't know what to do. Side note before I talk about a meta-philosophical thing of Warzone, this skin actually glows, by the way. This is a MTZ-556. It's not the best gun in the game, it's half decent, but this skin's really cool because the more you shoot it, the more it glows. And I think that's worth noting because we're using a flamethrower. So why wouldn't I mention that? So yeah, this flamethrower is actually worth your time. It has surprisingly decent benefits that make it actually usable if you're somebody who just wants to mess around in a game of Resurgence. I wouldn't recommend it in the big map, but in Resurgence, it definitely does seem to thrive. But the reason I think that this thing has redeeming qualities, and the reason I really appreciated my time with it, is because it actually makes me a better Warzone player. When you use a flamethrower, you know you have to close certain gaps, meet certain distances, get close to an opponent and try to confuse them. And it's made me think a lot more about how I approach my gunfights in Warzone at closer ranges, not just because of having a flamethrower, but just in terms of what is the enemy thinking? Are they going to panic? Am I confusing them? Am I doing something that's going to let me get some picks or some entry frags? And in a weird way, using something that's so uniquely different that makes you play to a certain playstyle lets you kind of appreciate the other madness that is Warzone. I'm gonna let the gameplay run with Stod and Westy and some random geezer called Big Booty, and I hope he's having a lovely day wherever he is. And if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, drop a share, and I'll see you in the next one.
Beat off Santa.
Right. Santa, I'm sorry. Timmy doesn't want you anymore. Oh, he's gone.
He's...
No!
The double team wipening.
Ow. Ow.
Lucky might have more fun than he's ever had in his literal entire life.
Oh,
at this point. At this point, this could be the most fun he's ever had in his life.
It could be.
I just keep
Guys,
buying
running up
my
to
gun
train.
again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hagrid.
Did they ever actually say I'm sorry, Hagrid?
I don't know.
Hagrid, I'm sorry.
They probably should. If you think about it, they were kind of dicks.
They weren't dicks to Hagrid.
They did sack him off every once in a while.
Big
Sack him
haggers.
off.
Sacked him off? What do you mean?
Big haggers. Yeah, I feel like I'm lacking.
I'm just buying my flamethrower over and over again.
Squad's being hunted.
Good.
And it's working. Oh, fiddlesticks.
Well, he's not fun there, is he?
Whee.
Oh my god, I got the other guy as well.
Nice
I'm more
one,
of that as
stud.
well.
Big booty Ben's on his way. He's running for the train.
Westy, you must simply purchase your flamethrower again at this station. Over and
Hang
over
on.
again.
Where?
You
Right
just
here.
go inside and buy your gun again. You get 300
Can I not just
flamethrower
buy
back.
it here?
So
Yeah, I
you're
can.
saying we should just sit on the train with broken loadouts?
With broken flamethrowers and just never die. They
You
have to
can
push
never
us.
die.
They have to push us and we shish kebab them.
I love that for us.
I'm under the water. Please help me.
Being beamed. I kind of wish.
I like the music on the train. Absolute banger.
Wait, guys, I need to get a thumbnail.
Stod. Lucky, what's happened? Oh, you're
Getting
doing
thumbnails,
the
getting thumbnails, getting thumbnails. Sorry. There we go. Sorted.
Why are they not coming for the train?
It's roasting.
My chestnuts are roasting.
That might be me on Christmas Day after a little sit in front of the fire.
Here comes the man.
Here comes
the
Santa Claus.
Right, I feel like the action's dropped off, guys. The action's
Well, I'm
taken
trying
an
to
L.
shish some men.
Yeah, but there's no men to shish.
I'm coming to shish.
Christmas kebab, is it?
Habibi, come here. Boss man said he needs a fresh shish.
Cardboard shish is what you get at the kebab shop at 2 a.m.
2
because
a.m., yeah.
it's been sitting there all
Cardboard.
day.
Cardboard
Sheep.
shish. Cardboard
Yeah,
shish
cardboard
and some
shish.
grease.
No, cardboard doner, that's the one. You don't want cardboard doner.
Oh my
I have
god, I've just downed somebody with a snowball.
I have the Huel. Being looked at.
I'm so sorry, my child.
Where was that?
There's 2 men down here, Lucky.
Just beam me.
I'm so sorry.
There's another guy here somewhere.
I'm not really
What?
sorry, though.
Men?
There's one more. Rezzing.
Oh my! Why did that hit me?
3 guys on the wall.
3 guys on the what?
Oh, that flamethrower is nowhere near as good as if you're outside.
Stop,
about
there's a
2
man
meters.
next to you.
But we were chilling. We were bros.
We were bros.
We were bros.
Sorry, please shoot the man
Did you have a
opposite.
truce going through the wall?
Oh god.
What you doing up here, sir?
Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no, guys.
Flame grilled.
Big Booty Ben is the only one that was sensible enough to stay on the train.
Come on, Big Booty Ben.
Please don't tell me he's just put the tower up instead of buying
Big
someone
Booty
back.
Ben. Big Booty Ben. What have you done?
Ben and your
Has he-
big
has he-
booty.
Has he binned it off?
Yeah.
Ben's bunda has let us down.
He hasn't got enough cash. And
I think
Ben is on fire.
Ben has fumbled the bunda. You know, there's just no way around it.
All he
No,
needs
no,
to do
no,
is get Lucky back and crack.
Lucky's back and crack.
Oh, he's got
Oh,
crate. No,
yeah.
another crate, sir.
No,
No,
it's fine.
no, there was cash on the bar. Oh, cash on the wall. Cash on the wall.
It's fine. He only needs 1 res, right?
Yes.
That's me.
I bet he's not gonna buy
Westy.
you.
If he buys
He's
Stod
not-
back, I'll be livid. He's bought Westy.
Yes,
There we go.
Westy, yes. Come on,
go,
Westy,
go.
the big commie back. Come on.
Ben's big booty bumped us back into the game.
That's a sonnet or something.
I think that's Shakespeare.
I think that's
think
Shakespeare.
that-
My gun's still there. Perfect. Ayo.
Wait, where's my gun?
Oh, yeah, I don't think you're getting it.
See, they're all the men are just over here. Look.
Yeah, they're just having a time, mate.
And then there's one man over there.
They're certainly having one of the times of all time, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, go on, get him.
I've broken 3 players.
Yeah, if you just sit on the train as well, you can always guarantee that you're going to get your loadout back.
You just jumped on my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loadout drop incoming. Incoming.
Toxic, thanks for the channel, corporate. Appreciate you.
Okay. Loadouts then? It's loadouts then.
Yeah, well, you know, I've got one. I'm gonna go. Would you like me to go put him in a sheesh?
I mean, I'd like to get my loadout.
Would you like big sheesh, little sheesh, cardboard sheesh,
Cardboard
2 a.m.
Cardboard 2 a.m. sheesh.
Cardboard 2 a.m. sheesh.
Loadout? Loadout. Loadout.
They are
Even
actually
sheesh.
they're how would I describe as
Rainbow sixing?
Jump sweating would be the word I would use. I think they're serious about winning.
Okay.
They think they can pull it back.
Now, look, I'm not one to judge, but I think they want to win.
Right, Lucky, I'm going to the buy.
That might be the objective of this game. If you could just slap some chili and garlic sauce on that for me, boss man. Yeah, cheers, thank you. I might have to go for one of those loadies as I'm now down horrific.
Down one. Finished
There's a
one.
man. I'm being highlighted.
One was running. One was
One's
running.
There's a man
behind the
There's a
loadouts.
man on the stairs. There's a man on the stairs. There's a man on the stairs.
Yeah, he'd be fine.
I don't think I am. Look at
Is there
Lucy
a
jump.
guy all the way up there?
Yeah, this
There
guy's
is.
just up there.
Hit.
He's
Hit him.
just having a time.
Someone just landed on me?
Any plates, boys?
I only have 2 for
Yeah.
myself.
Get him, he's low.
Get him.
He got a sniper and a shotgun. Oh, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. He's in trouble.
Where is he? Oh, there's 2.
On.
There's another one.
I'm about to do something quite horrific, and I would like to
No,
apologize.
they're not going to have a lot of...
If it please, how has that flight line done me like that?
Right, that's
I
it.
hate it when you shake it around. You got him.
What?
You know, what?
What?
Okay, where? Will? Was there a man in the sky? Oh, left.
There's multiple men left.
I'm going to send out my bat signal.
Being shot in the... We're just being beamed.
Bing shot.
Well, I know what the title for this video is going to be. They shouldn't have added
They're
this to
pushing the train.
Warzone.
They're pushing the back of the train.
I've tickled him. I've tickled him. I've tickled his boy. I'm getting well in, son. I repeat, I'm getting well in, son.
Why are you trying to roast him? There's the last guy.
He's a chestnut on my open fire. He's been bamboozled. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. That flamethrower is awful.
Flame
Trying to
grill.
spend the entire game flamethrowing people was not fun.